Anyway, guys, before we get going, make sure you make it on over to cloudthunder.org. Click on the blue icon. Tell a friend. Numbers don't lie, folks. If you've ever looked for something to come along to change your life, I know you're going to see what I saw. And guys, I promise you, well, I can't make no promises. The Daves can't make you no promises, but I'll tell you one thing. If you're going to make that decision to get off that couch and finally do something, because most people will not do something because they've been down that road or they've had a friend down that road. Well, I tell you what, with a company that pays out 100% commission, guys, this has never happened in the history, ever. When I got online looking for a way to get in shape, I was just going back, Jim, I'm 46 years old right now, and okay, things had to change in that area. And I stumbled across this wonderful, wonderful company. And guys, if you're not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do it now. And if you've got dreams, hit the likes button, guys. Leave a comment. Let's communicate. Go back and watch some older videos. I mean, I'm telling you guys, make sure you, over at cloudthunder.org, you go to one of them hangouts. We have them live every once in a while, once a week right now. We have training sessions. Now, while you're over there, just click on everything. You all ready to join even one of them hangouts? Click that join button there on the right side. It's red, okay? If you got some questions, hit the blue button there on your right. And guys, we can do that. When you're ready, just hit the enter button there on the front. If you got questions, even on the front, hit the question mark over there. Just do it, do it, do it, do it now. Go back, get out of here. But more than anything for the guys, I mean, and gals, if you've ever looked for anything, guys, I know this is it. And that's why I'm so excited about it. I knew, well, I didn't know when I was born, but I found out as I aged. Birth, that's a miracle, guys. What happened? What went wrong? What went wrong? Well, I'm going to tell you something. I'll tell you what went wrong. We get stuck in that job, a job that'll keep us always just over broke, because what we're doing and what you're doing, we're exchanging hours for dollars. Nobody will ever get ahead if you're exchanging hours for dollars. It just won't happen. Folks, what you need to learn is how to invest, how to change cash quadrants. You need to be listening to Robert Kiyosaki. Read Business School, okay? Read it first, and you'll understand what I'm talking about. I know I got my hands on one of the greatest vehicles out there, and a lot of other people out here on the net are going to say that they do too. It's just how it is. I had a buddy. He worked at a parts store, okay? Man, they had the best parts, hands down, good warranty, okay? But something happened, I don't know, he didn't wind up keeping that job. He went down the street to another parts store, but now he's that person. Well, okay, and I got to razz him from time to time, okay? If you've been watching me or you're subscribed to my channel, you know I kind of like to razz, okay? So he's going on about he never knew that this new parts company that he went with had such good quality. Man, they really have a high standard. And and I pointed out to him, why is it that what you were doing was the best? And it just, try to have fun in life, guys, gals, and realize life is too short. For things to change, you gotta change. Keep doing what you're doing and expecting different results. Well, that's just insanity. William Shakespeare said life is but a stage, and what you do upon that stage, it's upon you. So how are you setting your stage up? What kind of steps are you taking right now to make sure your future, your children's future, is secure? Because without any job security out here in the world that we live in, guys, it's kind of scary. What do you really think our kids have to look forward to, or our grandchildren? See, the only thing that's here right now is endless opportunity. We are just now starting to understand the power of the internet. Rippling. I don't know if you've heard of Rippling yet. It was an app, and you had to be invited, and just kind of whatever. I didn't get in, but I tell you what, one thing about Rippling that I appreciate more than anything is they made the network marketing industry very transparent. I think it was within the first hour of launch, they had 60,000 people. It was a free app, but it showed how many people are actually in a network marketing, and they ran that down through there. And over at Cloud Thunder, guys, I've made everything really simple for you. That was one of the things that I didn't like. We were always having to wait for swipe copies, and if you've been on the net, you understand, okay? But at cloudthunder.org, I'm making everything central. Even if you're not on my team, guys, the only thing for you all that you won't have access to is the training, okay? It's locked down for members only. You're just not getting there. But anyway, you just need to pay attention. Need to pay attention because, again, just make it to cloudthunder.org. You all don't need to be traveling everywhere. You all don't need to know, the swipe copy. Everything is there. All you got to do is make sure you go to Cloud Thunder and you click on the Hangout. They're live once a week, guys. And if you're a member, if you make that decision, like thousands and thousands of other people they're making that decision because we've got more proof popping up daily with success. Nobody saw this coming. And I tell you what, guys, I get a little fired up. I get a little wound up. I've heard stories, I've heard testimonies of people crying. And I'll make sure if you ask me, you got to ask me because you got to learn to communicate, okay? You just do it. And I'll send you that link, guys. Good luck finding it. Unless you travel down a lot of rabbit holes, which is, that's what I call them here on the net. Sometimes you got to travel down a lot of rabbit holes okay? But anyway, guys, with that, make sure you do the due diligence. Get the research. If you've ever wanted things to change, I promise you this here is a good vehicle. It's a horse that you could take to the race and win the Kentucky Derby, but it's up to you. The training is going to be what you put into it. Make that miracle happen on a daily persistence with action. We have daily assignments that we give out daily. And if you can do them, spend an hour, 2 hours a day, folks, it can change. It really, truly can. And with that, I'm going to do it. If you don't follow me, I'm going to pre-warn you. I'm getting ready to get a little wound up because this is what I used to think branding was. And I've always been putting daily action ahead, regardless. If you're good at something, become better. Actually turn into a goober. And anyway, guys, with that, if you follow me over here at Cars 730 on YouTube, I get a little fired up. Anyway, guys, get subscribed, leave a comment, hit the likes button if you've got dreams, and kudos. Thanks, guys.